Hey guys, welcome back. So glad you're here. So, what we're going to do today is a 15-minute full body AMRAP. That just means we are going to move for a while doing similar actions for a little bit and then a longer break. So, it's going to be a little bit different format. It'll be a lot of fun, a lot of movements. So, you're going to have kind of your medium weights because you're going to be doing them from a longer duration. So, I have my 10, my 15, and my 20-pound dumbbells. Don't forget a sweat towel and a drink. And let's get this thing rocking. So hopefully you had a chance to grab your weights. And if so, let's go and get this warmed up. This body all cooking. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're just doing butt kicks and we're opening up that chest. We're gonna get that whole body moving today. It'll be fun. A little different format. You'll love it. I know it. 2 more. Perfect. And then let's just do right here. We're just gonna do some glides, getting that inner thigh warmed up. Okay, so we're gonna work for 4 minutes today. I know, with a 1-minute break. We're gonna do 2 activities at the same time. We're just gonna kind of keep rolling. It'll be a lot of fun. I know it. And then we're gonna go right here. We're gonna go down and up. And let's get our arms moving here. So we're lunging down and moving. 2 more. Last one. And then we're gonna come right down here, and then we're gonna straighten that knee. Down and lunge and straighten. So we're gonna do 2 activities. We'll do 4 sets of each activity, and then we'll just keep going for that 4 minutes until we're done, and then we take a break. So you get as many as you can. The last one, let's go to the other side. So you get as many in as you can. That's what the AMRAP means. As many rounds as possible. Okay, so we'll move at different paces. You may be a little faster, you may be a little slower. That's okay, it's just as many as you can get in that time. Last one, and then coming down and lunging and straightening. So the activities won't be super complex. They'll be a little more simple activities. And then we'll just move between 2 different. We'll focus either on legs or upper body or core when we're doing those AMRAPs. Last one, and then let's go deeper right here into those inner thighs. Last one, and then right up here, we're gonna just hinge down and hinge back. Oh yeah, get those hamstrings moving. Woo. Keeping those knees straight and just coming right through those hips. Down and back. Last one, and then right here, we're gonna just trunk twist. I wanna get that upper body moving too, and that trunk rotating. 2 more. Last one. And then let's go to this side. Let's get those laterals moving. That side. Ooh, baby. 2 more. Last one. And another side. Two more. Last one. And then right here, we're going to open and close that chest. Nice work. Moving those thumbs up and down. So we're getting that rotation in there. 2 more. Last one. And let's throw those arms right up overhead. Getting that extension in there. 2 more. Last one. And then right here, front leg is straight. And we're just going to hinge down and glide a little bit more of that hip and that hamstring. 2 more. Last one. And the other side. Keep it flowing. 2 more. Last one. Oh yeah, feels good, right? Okay, so for the first activity we're gonna do is we're gonna do 4 single leg deadlifts. So we're gonna have our foot right here, and we're gonna come down and hinge right there and drive it back. Okay, we're gonna do 2 on this side. We're gonna come over and we're gonna do 2 on this side, and then we're gonna take that weight and we're gonna go lateral lunge twice, and then lateral lunge twice. Okay. If you want, you can do 4 on one side and 4 on one side, and then switch the next round. You're just gonna do then 4 more single leg deadlift, 4 more lunges. So grab your weight for this. We're gonna get ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna single leg deadlift 4 times. Now you can do 4 on the same leg and come back and do the other side, or you can alternate. Okay, and then you just drop that weight and you come down and you do 4 side lunges. Okay, those lateral lunges coming down. And you just keep going. And when you're done with that, you go back to the single leg deadlift. Just keep it rocking. Okay, you may be faster than me. You may be slower than me. It's as many as you can get in during that time. Okay? And when you're doing those lunges, remember that you're sitting back on that heel, okay? You're driving that butt back. Keeping good form that whole time. We're gonna get tired as we go. And there's a lot of rounds to do. Now you can lift that back leg in your single leg deadlift, or you can keep it on the ground, whichever works for you. Okay, we're 1 minute in. I know. 3 more minutes. We're doing awesome. At your pace. It's not like you're racing through this. You're just consistently moving, okay? You're saying, this is as much as I can do. I'm not racing, but I am moving quickly in between rounds. Oh yeah. Keep it up. This is gonna get our heart rate up by the time we're done with several of these. You get a minute break after you're done, so that should help you know. We will have that rest time. Okay, we're halfway there. 2 minutes in. Making sure you're having good form as you fatigue. Rolling those shoulders back. Making sure you hinge right there at the hip in those single leg deadlifts. And making sure when you're doing those lunges, you're sitting back over that heel and then pressing through that heel to sit you up. Nice work. Keep that chest upright. Come on, you're doing great. If it helps you know, we're going to do arms next, okay? So we get to give the legs a break after this. Keep moving. Don't give up. Keep going. You got it. You got about 1 more minute left. Keep that form going. In this last minute, let's go. Do some shoulder presses and curls next. Whew. Making sure, again, keeping that chest upright when you sit back and do those lunges. Like I said, some of you may be speeding through this, some of you may be a little slower. That's okay. You're working. You got 30 more seconds left. Back and push it. Keep it up. 15 seconds left. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. Nice work. Okay, get a minute rest. Get a water break in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to do shoulder press. We're going to be right here and pressing up 4 times. Okay, and the other activity we're going to do is 4 curls right here with your bicep. So grab a weight. You're going to burn out that shoulder and the upper body down. I'm going to start with my 15, but I know that I can fatigue. 4 minutes is a long time. I may have to drop my weight. Don't be discouraged. Just know that that's a possibility. Whew. Oh, yeah. Making sure you have a nice, good, controlled back when you're doing those shoulder presses, okay? You don't want any back, any of that hip. You want a nice, good, neutral spine. Okay, grab those weights. Are you ready? Roll those shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. So you're coming up. And you're doing 4 presses. And then you're coming down and you're doing 4 curls. Keeping those elbows right near that torso, and then you're moving right back into 4 presses. Oh yeah. Nice work. Okay. You can see where this is going to burn out quickly. This takes it's a little bit faster than it was with the legs. So we're going to go through this a little bit quicker. So, like I said, you may fatigue, may need to drop the weight. That's okay. Keep it up. Nice, good, solid back. Nice neutral spine. You don't want that anterior tilt where you have that big arch. You don't want a posterior tilt where you have no arch. Okay, you want a nice solid spine. When I'm standing, I always have my knees slightly bent. Okay, keeps that pressure off a little bit. And I have my weight right solidly on my feet, mostly on my heels. Give me that nice, good control. And my core is always engaged. Give me that solid foundation. And then it's okay if you have to drop the weights and just shake those arms out. It's a lot. I know. I'm right there with you. And every once in a while, roll those shoulders back. Get yourself nice and set up for success. Okay, it helps you put that head right over those shoulders. Helps you set your scapulars in the right spot. Helps you lack compensation a little bit. Okay, we're halfway there. We got 2 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. Nice work. Oh, baby. We're getting a nice, good burn today. I gotta shake out my arms. See? I'm right there with you. Woo, baby. Okay, so hopefully this will encourage you too. We're going down and we're doing ab work after this. No weights. You're like, oh, good. I think that should be an encouragement. Controlled. Make sure you're not swinging. If you're doing a lot of swinging, drop the weight. If you feel any back pain, it means you're compensating with that back. Drop the weight. I'm just telling you different things that your body can tell you to make sure you're listening correctly. You got 1 minute left to go. We can do this. Come on. Stay strong. This is when it gets hard. Oh, yeah. It's a burnout. Okay, come on. Don't give up. Go all the way to the bell. You can do it. If it helps you, I'm dying too. This isn't easy. I'm letting you be honest. I'm being honest with you. Keep breathing. Nice, good breath. 30 more seconds. Up and back down. Nice and controlled. No compensation. Come on, 15 more seconds. Can you get in a whole nother round? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, drop those weights. We're going to the ground. Oh yeah. Grab a water if you need to. Okay, so what the first one we're going to do is we're going to do some leg drops. Okay, so we're going to be right here. We're going to drop those legs right down and come back up. Now, as soon as you feel that back starting to arch, okay, if you start to feel that back arch, that's when you draw the legs back up. That means your abs have given up. They are not in control anymore. They're compensating. So you need to pay attention to your body. So you're dropping down and back up. Now, maybe yours is short. Maybe you can only do one leg at a time as you fatigue. Hey, that's okay. Like I said, these are long sessions. The other activity we're going to do is we're going to be in plank on our elbows, and we're going to drop a chip right here and right here. Okay? So you're going to go down, bring it up, and drop. Whew. 4 on each side. Here we go. You ready? 3, 2, 1. 4 leg drops. Really controlling that. Like I said, it's going to look a little easier as we start. As we get to the last minute, it's gonna be a little tougher. And then you're rolling over and you're doing 4 hip drops. Now you can do 1 on each side and make that 4, or you can do a total of 4 on each side. That's up to you. That's all fine. Depends where you're at, what you want. You are in control. It's just saying we are gonna work these through the 4 minutes. We're really gonna get that whole body, aren't we? We're gonna do legs after this again. Kind of go through that circuit. Not the same exercises, but that same circuit idea. Legs, then arms, then abs. Give this nice break in between to let us have some rest. Keep working, keep moving from one to the other. When you're in that plank, keep that butt back, not up, and I'm gonna slide it to each side. Really picturing your obliques pulling you up each time you pull that hip. Really doing a good job of working those obliques. Nice and controlled. And you know you're okay if you end up doing 5 or you forget and you do 3. It's all good. You're moving back and forth between them and you're keeping it fairly balanced. That's all I'm looking for. We're halfway there. Like I said, this is when you're gonna start to fatigue on the leg drops. Maybe you go down to 1 leg at a time to balance that out, to make sure your body is working appropriately. Really grabbing those obliques when you're in that prone position on the elbows, really pressing up on the elbows so your shoulders are nice and active. Make sure you're sticking with good form on the plank. One minute left. Oh yeah, we're seeing the end. We're gonna go do some back squats and some walking lunges for the next round. That kind of has the idea. Whew. Keep it up, 30 seconds left. Oh yeah. I don't know about you, but my abs have felt like they're working. 15 more seconds. Finish strong. You got this. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. We've gotten through the whole body. We're going to go back and do the next. Okay, so we're going to put that weight right behind us. We're going to drive those hips back, sit down, and a nice good squat. Okay, so you're making sure your body is driving back, your trunk is staying upright, you're sitting down and going right through those heels as you come on up. The other activity we're going to do is we're going to take those weights. We're just going to walk around. Okay, so we've got, let's do 8 walking lunges and 4 back squats. You gotta catch that breath, grab some water. I'm giving you that full minute break to really get that rest in there. Get yourself fired up for those 4 minutes. Okay. Woo. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Down and up. You're doing those 4 back squats and then the 8 lunges. And then back to the 4. So basically 4 lunges on each side that way. Now you can always alternate. You can change how you want to do that. You may want to do 8 squats and 8 walking lunges. That's perfectly fine. You're okay with that. You're still moving. You're still giving the same body part. Okay? You have that control. Ooh, yeah. 1 minute down. Ooh, baby. Sitting down, driving up, making sure you have a nice, good form in those squats. Really pushing up through those heels, keeping that chest upright. Okay. And rolling those shoulders back. Nice open chest, nice and tall as you walk. And drop straight down and push straight back up. Oh yeah, halfway there. Come on, baby. We want to make sure you're really kind of making sure your knees aren't collapsing when you're doing that squat. It's really important that they're pushing out just a little bit to make sure we get that nice, good ball in the socket. Nice, good hip alignment. Ooh, baby. I'm sweating, are you? Keep it up. Come on, you're doing awesome. We're gonna do some rows and some tricep work next. That helps encourage you to see the end of the legs right now. Oh yeah. Come on, down and up. Keep it up. Keep working. Nice, solid control as you move around. 1 minute left to go. It's not fast. It's nice and controlled. Whew. You can get another round in. You got 35 seconds. Oh yeah, I can see the end. Keep it up, come on, 20 seconds left. Go all the way to the bell. I'm with you, I'm not quitting short. Nope, not doing it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So the next activity, we're going to be in quadruped. And we're going to do a nice good row right here. Now remember, when we row, we don't hike our shoulder up. We keep that shoulder blade down and we pull back and drive that elbow back. Okay, we're gonna do 4 on each side. Then we're going to do a tall sit right here. And we're gonna do overhead extension on that, getting that tricep work. Okay, and that tall sit, really working that core. Woo! Grab some water, you deserve it. You're working hard with me, I know. You got about 15 more seconds to get your weights and decide what you want to do. So we're gonna do 4 on each side on that quadruped position. Whew, are you ready? Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Set that shoulder back. Drive that elbow and squeeze that shoulder blade. Making sure your hips are facing the floor. They're not gonna wink to the side. After 4 on each side, you're gonna do that nice tall sit. You're gonna bring that weight right overhead, behind your head, bend the elbow, and lock the elbow out straight. That straightening is the key that we're getting those triceps. 4 of those, and then back to the quadruped. And that's our round. Slow it down to make sure you are doing nice solid form on all the activities. Like you're not hiking up the shoulder. You're squeezing those shoulder blades back. You're making sure on the overhead extension, you've got a nice solid core. You're only bending through the elbows and you're locking that out on top. Now, I mean for you to move slow and controlled, but that doesn't mean you go slow in between. Move still quickly between rounds so you do get as many rounds as you can in. Sometimes we can slow it down so much that we really lose like several rounds we could have gotten, and we don't get the most benefit out of what this workout is designed to do. So push yourself, don't be lazy. I'm here to encourage you that this is hard, and I'm right here with you doing it. There's times where I want to give up, but I see all the benefits, and that's what motivates me to stay strong. Okay? Oh yeah. We're halfway there. See how great this is doing? And then we're gonna go do some ab work after this. We're gonna do some toe touches and bicycles. Keep a nice solid back and core. That's your foundation. That's allowing those appendages to move in the appropriate way. This is when we get tired. Okay, this is when our form can get funky. You want to stay nice and controlled the whole round. You're doing awesome. I'm so proud of you for sticking with this. To me, this is fun because it's a little slower, moving at your own pace, getting a great workout in there. We're not directly doing cardio. I don't know about you, but my heart rate's getting up there. It's working. Come on. You only have less than a minute to go. We're rocking this. Oh, baby. Keep it up. Come on, see if you can get another round in. You got 37 seconds left. Keep it up. Come on. Stay steady. Stay focused. Good form. 20 seconds left. Keep it up. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh, yeah. Grab some water. Okay, so let me show you what we're doing next. Whew. We're going to toe touch to each side, right? We're going to keep those body, we're going to right up here. We're going to actually keep the legs straight if you can. If you need to, bend them up a little bit. You're going to reach for those toes. Now, I know not all of you are going to be able to reach for your toes. Some of you don't have as much mobility. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep my legs right up here and reach right to the opposite toe. Okay, lifting up and touching that toe. If you need to, drop it down just a little bit. The other activity we're going to do is we're going to do some bicycles right here. Okay, you can keep your hands behind your back, your neck, or you can keep them right up in front. Either way is fine. We're going to be working those core, that abs. Oh yeah. Okay, 4 of each of them. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Toe touch, opposite side. And then bicycles. 4 on each side. Now, if you need to, put a leg down and reach several times to each leg. Okay, that makes it a little easier too. Okay? Modify where you need to, especially as you get going and you get tired. Oh yeah. Now, the lower your legs are for the bicycles, the harder it is. When you're doing those bicycles, I want you to push through that heel down like you really are pedaling a bike. These are going to get hard because we do a lot of reps because we're not changing weights and everything. So it's going to be challenging. I know it. I'm aware of it. I'm right there with you. Now, make sure you have no back pain. You need to modify if you end up having any back discomfort. Just means your body isn't accommodating correctly. It's trying to compensate, and it's telling you, I can't do this. So you need to modify at that point. Woo, baby. We're halfway there, though. Woo. Thank goodness. Keep it up. Come on. Don't give in now. Slow it down if you need to. But keep moving. I'm encouraging you. This is when it gets challenging, when we get really tired. So we have one more round of each. That's what we're left. One more leg round, one more arm round, and one more ab work. Whew. Yes. But we can do it. I know it. Come on, keep it up. Stay strong, stay steady. You got a minute and a half left. Come on. Or under, I should say under a minute and a half. A minute and 15. How's that? Ooh. Oh, yeah. So the next activity, I'm going to distract you, is going to be bridging and Superman leg lifts. So that's what we're going to do for our legs. That might encourage you. No more squats or lunges, right? "40 seconds. Come on. I'm needing encouragement too, just so you know. I'm right there with you. I'm like, oh man, this is kicking my butt. Okay, 15 seconds. Let's finish strong. Let's go. Three, two, one. Oh, that word rest, right? You deserve that minute rest. Okay, so we're going to do bridging. We're going to make sure that our feet are back far enough. We almost can touch our fingers. I'm going to lift straight up. Okay, really squeezing those glutes. Okay, we're getting a nice good arch. We're not arching up. We're getting a nice good neutral spine, digging in and really squeezing those glutes. And then slowly coming down, not flopping down, controlling that down. The other activity is we're going to go right down and we're going to just lift those legs into Superman. Right here, kick, and back down. So we're going to do 8 kicks and we're going to do 4 bridges. You can do it with or without a weight. That's up to you. You got about 15 seconds to decide. Let's get on the ground. Make sure your feet are close enough to your butt. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And you're lifting up. Making sure, too, that your feet are about shoulder width apart. Not too close together. And you're lifting and squeezing that glute to lift you up and then slowly controlling it down. 4 of these. And then rolling over to those Superman kicks. So you want to try, you're going to be on that belly. You want to try to lift those thighs, if you can, up off the ground and kick. Ooh, yeah. And then rolling back over. You're doing 8 kicks on each side because those flutter kicks go fast. And that's our rounds. Again, if you get any back discomfort, that means your body is not performing correctly. It's compensating. You need to adjust. Okay, you may not be able to lift those thighs up. You may be only just to lift a little bit and get those kicks. You really want to try to squeeze those glutes and lift through that posterior chain to get those kicks. Whew. Okay, making sure again, each time you're setting up, putting those feet back near the butt and making sure your feet are shoulder width apart. You're lifting and squeezing at the top and controlling it down. And nice, good breathing. Don't forget to breathe, okay? We like to hold our breath when we're doing some of these activities. And you want that nice, good, deep breath. You got to get oxygen to those muscles, baby. Come on, kick it out, kick it out, kick it out. Nice and controlled. If it helps you, we're halfway there. For me, these are a little easier to deal with than all the squats and lunges. I think the upper body and abs were killing me the most though today. Oh yeah, we're gonna do chest fly and shoulder raises after this. That kind of gives you an idea. Keep it up. Nice and controlled. Up and back down. Nice, good flutter clicks. Really squeezing that glute. We are working a lot, that glute. We did the quads a lot with the squats and the lunges. We're working the glutes a lot on this one. Come on, you got a minute left. We can do this. Oh, yeah. Stay focused on the form. This is when we get kind of sloppy. We think we're almost done, and we can get sloppy on our form. We want to stay focused on it. It's like we're so excited we could be almost done that we get sloppy. None of that. Nice work. You're staying strong. You got 30 more seconds. Come on. Can you get another round in? Can you do it? How many more reps can you get in for this last bit? 15 more seconds. Come on. Finish strong. Finish strong. This is the last ones of the legs. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Ooh, my favorite word. I'm just being honest. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to lay down and we're going to do a chest fly. So we're going to come way out to the side. Okay, we're going to have our elbows mostly straight with a slight bend. We're going to go out to the side and we're going to squeeze it forward, really working on squeezing that chest. So you're going to have some lighter weight, lighter than you would in the chest press. And the other activity is we're going to do a lateral raise and a front raise right here. So light weight on that because of the long lever arm. So I'm going to start with my 15 for my flies, and I'm going to do 10 pounds for my raise. I'm going to stay in that tall kneel for my raise, and then be on my back in supine for my fly. So that is what I'm planning on doing. Let's get on down for those 4 flies. Whew. Oh yeah, 3, 2, 1. So down and then squeeze. Keep those knees bent. It protects that back. And that way we're focusing just on that chest. We're going wide and then we're squeezing to the middle. 4 of those. And then we're coming up. We're doing 4 total, 2 front and 2 side. When you're doing those raises, remember, we're not hiking our shoulders. We're keeping it nice and down, and we're lifting right out and back. None of this lift, okay? None of that hike. That's part of working that rotator cuff muscles to make sure we're having nice solid form. And then back to those flies. Roll those shoulders back before you start those raises. Sets those shoulder blades back, puts that head above your shoulders, and just success for a nice solid form. Just up into shoulder level. We don't need to go higher than shoulder level, just that shoulder level and back down. And making sure, nice good breathing out as you squeeze those weights to the middle. Okay, we want to make sure we're having nice, good, solid breath. It's giving muscles the oxygen they're needing to perform. We need that. Like I said, really easy for us to hold our breath, especially when we're trying to stabilize. We really want to learn how to breathe correctly. It's one of the big key components to really lifting correctly. Really pressing that back into the mat when you're doing those chest flies. It's a nice solid foundation when you're doing those flies. And really picturing squeezing those shoulder blades together. And then making sure you have a nice solid foundation in that core. Rolling those shoulders back when you do those nice lifts. That long lever arm is asking a lot from your core. Have a nice solid foundation. Ooh, baby. Keep it up. You only have 1 minute and 15 seconds left. See how fast that went? And then we only have one more core activity before the cool down. Oh yeah. We're going to do some weights on the next round for our core. We're going to do some weighted sit-ups, and we're going to do some canoeing in that boat formation with a little bit of around the world. Keep it interesting. Come on, 40 seconds left. Oh yeah. Nice solid lift. Stay strong, stay steady with your form. Don't give up now. We can see the end. 20 seconds left. Stay focused. Nice form. You know you're almost at the end. Stick with the correct form. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. So I'm going to go between my 15 and my 10s, depending on how I'm feeling. We're going to go down and we're going to have that weight right here. And we're going to sit up right on our weight. Okay. Now, I'm going to put my weight right up. Now you can put it on your chest or you can put it almost to your forehead. Okay, what I don't want is I don't want the weight to use as a momentum. It doesn't go up behind to use as a momentum. If it's lower on the chest, it's easier. The higher it is up on your forehead, the harder it gets. But overhead ends up being a momentum. I don't want that. The other activity we're going to do is we're going to be in that boat formation. We're going to row to each side, and then we're going to do around the world on our head. So row and around the world. So rowing on each side and around the world each direction, and then back down for 4 sit-ups. That's what we're doing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sitting up and back down. And then we're doing a row and around the world, and a row and a row and around the world the other direction. And then back down to the sit-ups. Really pulling, like that belly button is pulling you up and driving you in. Row, row, row your boat. Drop the weight if you need to. You can even do this with just your arms. You're still getting a great workout. We're 1 minute in. This is the last one, remember that. Try to remember to move that around the world one direction and then the other direction, okay? The direction matters. It changes up a little bit differently how your obliques are firing, depending if you're going clockwise or counterclockwise. It just helps you be even Steven, right? Stay focused. Almost halfway there. But then we have cool down after this. So see, we can see that finish line and we're getting so encouraged. Really asking a lot of your core to stabilize you in that position when you do the around the world. Don't discount it. Don't just flop through that. A lot of core action in that. Okay, so a nice, good, solid boat position. Rowing to each side. And then steady position as you roll that around your head. Okay? Your movement is only coming from the shoulders and your body's having to stabilize as you move that around the world. 1.5 minutes left. Let's go. Stay strong the whole time. Oh, yeah. Woo. You got this. Come on. 1 minute left. That's it. That's it. We can see the finish line. Come on. Stay strong. Don't compensate now. We're almost done. 30 seconds left. Really pull through that belly button. Bring that up. Come on. Helps visualize how you're driving that sit up. 15 seconds. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes. Okay. Going back into that child's pose. Stretching those shoulders out. Ooh, that feels so good. Getting those shoulders stretched out. Getting that low back stretched out. We're going to drop up. Drop those hips and look on up. Oh, stretch those abdominals. Look over your left side. Ooh. Yes. Now look over your right. And look straight up. And downward dog. Press those heels down. Stretch out that calf and those hamstrings and pushing through those shoulders. Lift that right foot up. And then bring it in between your hands and hold that position right there. Drop that knee. Lift on up. Open up that chest. And then lean over just a little bit as you open up that chest. Ooh, getting those obliques in that chest. And that hip flexor. Grab that foot. Let's stretch out that quad. And then straighten that front knee. Oh yeah, getting that hamstring in there. Hinging at that hip. And then come on down into back into downward dog. And then lift that left leg up. Oh yeah. And then bring it in between your hands. Oh, nice, good stretch. Drop that knee. Lift on up again. Oh, yeah. And then lean over to the side, right over that left side. Grab that foot, pull it back for that nice, good quad stretch. And then straighten that knee and get that nice, good hamstring stretch. And then right here, grab those hands and lift and open up that chest a little bit more. And then take those hands, press those shoulder blades out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lift up and give yourself a high five for rocking that. That was not easy, and I know it. Give me a thumbs up that you rocked it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and have a great day.